rock and come in. Let them know I say them a fi rock and come in. Do it, Jack. It's your couple. I'm played by the king for love is all I bring. Freedom. I keep you rocking and a swing. Russian. Up on Susie bed spring. Come on. You know it's proper. Yeah. Come on. Make you know you're alright, girl.
Hold up, let me send it to you. The beginning was hard. That was like I was Snapchatting, sending it to somebody or something. That was funny. Till the sun came up.
Jerome on the track.
Snapchatting with your girl in the backseat. Counting racks, doing donuts in the back street. If the swamps are getting smoke, they get at me. Tell me that we broke, don't ask me. Snapchatting with my goons in the back streets. Counting racks, hunting guns in the backseat. Tell me what was again that I don't ask me. Once again, with the smoke, they get at me. Till the sun came up. Ooh, snap it till the sun came up. Till the sun came up. Snapchatting till the sun came up. Oh my, I'm too fly, I guess. I'm on this ground taking off like a jazz. Stepped in this game and I turn like that. Gold on my chain, I put ice on my neck. She said you wanna take me like that. I take it with you and I'll give her right back. B.I.M. She said what you going to try. It's the bump, it's the bump, just what you got to do. Oh my, I'm too fly, I guess. I'm on this ground taking off like a jazz. Stepped in this game and I earn my bag. Gold on my chain, I put ice on my neck. Snapchatting with your girl in the backseat. Counting racks, doing donuts in the backstreet. Smoke again, with the smoke to get at me. Tell me what's up, again, without ask me. Snapchatting with my goons in the backstreet. Counting racks, hunting guns in the backseat. Tell me what's again, without don't ask me. Smoke again, with the get at me. Till the sun came up. Ooh, snap it till the sun came up. Till the sun came up. Snapchatting till the sun came up.
real sexy. Shawty got the moves, I would kill it if she let me. Mama got that body. Mama got that body that'll make me get naughty. Let me taste that fruit. Let me taste it, mama. I won't hit it on the rooftop. We can do it anyway. We can get it anyway. Yeah. Mama do it non-stop. I can never hold on long when she on top. Yeah, she call me Zaddy when I hit that G-spot. Yeah, she call me Zaddy when I hit that G-spot. Mommy say she naughty. Think again if you're gonna walk past me. No cap, baby, gonna be your zaddy. Oh Lord, kill a man nasty. Hope you like banana sweet. Pineapple, mango, aki. Never let wine about me. Only time I break sweat when you can see. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet.
Dime lo que quieres, bananín, te lo doy, no sé lo que prefieres. Eres muy nasty, en todas maneras, tú eres pan, mami. Me gustan las que dan emoción. ¿Quieres que te cante esta canción? A la izquierda, a la derecha, no hay duda. ¿Quieres algo dulce? Pues cómete esta fruta. So I gotta give her what she likes, but it's alright, mami, yo te guay.
Mommy say she naughty. Think again if you're gonna walk past me. No cap, baby, gonna be your zaddy. Oh Lord, kill a man nasty. Hope you like banana sweet. Pineapple, mango, aki. Never let wine about me. Only time I break sweat when fucking see. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet.
I'ma pick you up tonight around sunset. Looking extra curvy with them braids and a sundress. Mama looking like she about to fuck with me regardless. She the type of chick that have you spending all your dollars. They don't teach you how to flip up like this in college. Show you how to spit a little game and kick knowledge. I'ma show you how to turn these dimes into product. Got you with this boot up, ignoring your baby mamas. 99 problems and she ain't one. This is day 2 of my 3-day vacation. Platinum OG sparks the best conversation. Southern hospitality with Californication. That's love.
Mommy say she naughty. Think again if you're gonna walk past me. No cap, baby, gonna be your zaddy. Oh Lord, kill a man nasty. Hope you like banana sweet. Pineapple, mango, aki. Never let wine about me. Only time I break sweat when you can see. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. 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 Mommy say she naughty. Think again if you're gonna walk past me. No cap, baby, gonna be your zaddy. Oh Lord, kill a man nasty. Hope you like banana sweet. Pineapple, mango, aki. Never let wine about me. Only time I break sweat when you can see. Fruit them sweet, fruit them sweet. 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 Fruit them sweet.
Yeah, I call her my bae. Yeah, I call her my bae. Cause she swish and sweet. Yeah, I call her my bae. Yeah, I call her my bae. Cause she get to me. Yeah, I call her my bae. Yeah, I call her my bae. Cause she swish and sweet. Yeah, I call her my bae. And yeah, that's my bae. Cause she get to me. Yeah, I call her my bae.
Oh yeah, that's my bae. Yeah. Or you can ask my bae. Go and ask her. I'm burning good, kicking back with my bae. Roll up. I'm in that phantom with my bae. Boom, boom. A couple platinum with my boy LJ. Ladies on the yacht yelling Mayday. Hey. Yeah. Another banger for you DJs to play. Got the club screaming, that's my bae. She hold me down when I need her. It's only me and her in that 2-seater. Make it. That's my bae. She hold me down when I need her. It's only me and her in that 2-seater. Make it. That's my bae. She hold me down when I need her. It's only me and her in that 2-seater. Make it. That's my bae. She hold me down when I need her. It's only me and her in that 2-seater.
D-I-S, D-I-S,
representing for the hood, by the hood.
Representing from the hood.
It's the show.
D-I-S, this a radio show. D-I-S, turn it up and let the radio go. If you independent, then spin it. Been number one since the beginning, I don't think they even close to being finished. Honestly, I just think they really getting started. It's the radio show made for the independent artists. I'm KC, request that when you callin'. If you really wanna get heard, just sing your song in. MD and Dundee gon' get you promotion. And anything after that, Mary Alex, I have that 1580 AM. Every Monday they starting at 10 and don't quit till the shift in. Just tune in and listen. Open your ears wide. Real bosses, we just trying to build an empire. All we do is work, we don't spend time. And I ain't lying when I say I have been fine. Everything you gon' hear right here, bang. Number one for the independent artists doing things. Hold on. D-I-S, this a radio show. D-I-S, turn it up and let the radio go. D-I-S, we finna be your favorite radio show. D-I-S, and just in case you didn't know, this the radio show. Just in case you didn't know, it's the radio show. Just in case you didn't know, it's the radio show.
You're not knowing you have approximately 15 days left to get that Christmas shopping done. You need to go ahead and make that move right now. If you haven't started, don't do like I do every year, wait to the last minute to do it. But we didn't wait to the last minute to bring you the radio show. Dundee, MD, artist Monique in the building tonight, doing it real B.I.G. for you. Coming direct from our Los Angeles studios, heard on 1580 AM in the area, LA area. All of our affiliates across the country, including iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and all of our AM and FM radio stations that carry us across the country. Thank you for doing that each and every week. This is the radio show, strictly independent, hip-hop and R&B music at its finest. 626-793-0900 is the phone number you want to get in and talk to us. We would love to do nothing else but hear from you. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Just want to let everybody know the radio show, we're here. And don't forget, man, we got like maybe 2 more shows left. This show and next week, man, and then we go on vacation with the radio show for the rest of the year, celebrating the holidays on our end. So we got some special shows coming up within that 2-week period while we'll be off here on the radio show. It'll be the first time this year, no live shows for that 2-week period as we celebrate the holiday season around here. That's what's up, man. Oh, Merry Christmas to all out there. MD, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. I'll be trying to get everything situated in the house.
Right.
Broke a pencil. Not much fingernail. I don't have to get everything situated in the house. Oh, look who he walked in the house. BC. We didn't want to introduce him until
we're gonna bring him on a little bit here. I just want to get him in so he can get a feel of what's going on tonight, man. So what's up, man? We got a guest in the building, Battle Cat. We're going to be talking to him in just a little bit, but I just want to go ahead and get our introductions in here right now. Martis, Monique, what's going on?
Yo. This is yo. This artist Monique.
Yes, indeed. Everything good with you?
Everything good. Everything peaches and cream.
That's what's up, man. Peaches and cream.
Crab. Salt shell crab and
some
spring rolls. You heard me?
Sound like war or something.
That's what's
Why
up.
can't we be friends?
That's
what
what's
about
up.
you, Dundee? How was yours?
Oh, everything was good as usual. Make things happen. Big up to everybody at the Danger Man Hero Awards this past Sunday. I had a chance to check that out, so shout out to everybody there.
And I do want to say shout out to Mary Alice.
Yeah, shout out to Mary. I was going to just touch on Mary, too. Yeah.
Rest in peace to your big sister.
Yeah, I was going to touch on Mary right now, too. That Mary's handling a tough situation now.
I hope she called in.
Hope she called in. Yeah, sister
Girl,
passed.
call in.
So our condolences go to Mary's family and to her, and we wish her the best, and we got your back here always, Mary. So when you come back home, we here for you. All right.
New intern.
Well, I was just about to get into that right now, man. We got Another guest DJ in the building tonight, man. We got Hot Kitty Cat. Hot Kitty Cat, what's going on with you?
How y'all doing? Yeah, this is Hot Kitty Cat, y'all. You know, I'm always in the scene doing something. Just finished doing my modeling competition show that I was doing, putting the models together. Then we were out doing a little commercial. And then we had another show we were filming. So we've been out there just doing so much. I've been on them 12-hour shifts. But I'm happy that is over with, and I'm here. And here with everybody, and it's just so wonderful, and it's just a peaceful good night. So how you guys, everybody's doing out there tonight?
Okay, that's what's up. Well, welcome aboard tonight, man. Hope you enjoy the show tonight. We got a lot in store. I got my man DJ Battlecat. We're going to be talking to him in just a little bit. 626-793-0900 is the phone number you want to get in and talk to us. Not just one song, but every song we play. Strictly independent music at its finest. The radio show.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? See you with
You want a fresh style? Let me show you. Radio show breaking news. Independent music.
Rock the beat.
Glenn on the track, boy.
You know me, I always like the pop shit. They ain't getting money, tell them stop speed. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. When I'm in the building, it's started. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got shit. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. Limo tips, put it on the ride. Get your girlfriend and come inside. You know bad, what I like. Get your passport and catch a flight. Gotta work it, gotta twerk it. In the bedroom, yeah. I be digging in that body like a surgeon. She ain't rocking with you, you ain't made a purchase. Baby so bad, I might put her on punishment. Yeah, she from the Bay, that's my bae. I might get she know she from the gutter, take a shot and I might flood the wrist. Let the top down, swear to God that she loving it. Real give a by the Took her to the bar, got her gone off the liquor. Shots after shots, got that looking thicker. Got their phones out, you know they taking pictures, yeah. You know me, I always like the pop shit. They ain't getting money, tell them stop it. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. When I'm in the building, it's started. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got a shit. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. I just pulled up to the venue. I just got a girl and friends too. I ain't no here to bring your man to. She can with me and her man too. Hey, DJ turn it up, ladies getting drunk. Take it to the parking lot, the speakers in the trunk. Whatever she wants, she can get to. But baby, I ain't tricking nor the one to. Baby, 5'5" and brown eyes, measure thighs, ooh. She applies on the rise, make me want to. Put a ring on it, do some things to it. Baby girl, you made me wanna sing to you. Baby girl, your hair done and your nails too. Got that Gucci and Gabbana, let me smell you. Got your mama and your papa tryna save you. Ain't your pops, but I'm the daddy that ain't raised you. Yeah. You know me, I always like to pop shit. They ain't getting money, tell them stop it. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. When I'm in the building, it's started. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got a shit. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. I need a shot of your body. I'm taking shots off your body. My temperature's up and rising. Bad, no denying. I'm my controller. I got Patron, no Corona. That's my baby, so I got her the stroller. Way back on Maybach on VIP, so you know me, I always like the pop shit. They ain't getting money, tell them stop it. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. When I'm in the building, it's started. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got shit. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. You know me, I always like the pop shit. They ain't getting money, tell them stop it. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching. When I'm in the building, it's started. If you ain't got a bottle, you ain't got shit. Got these girls looking and they watching. Got these girls looking and they watching.
Not just one song, but every song you hear is independent. Right here on the radio show.
I'm finna turn this yeah.
Every song you hear is independent. Right here on the radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look. I'm finna turn this and can't nobody stop me. Looking for a few birds, trying to get it poppin'. I'm on that block with my from the pocket. And he don't carry pistols for nothing, they quick to pop it. So if you think about tripping, you better think twice. Cause I'm glazed up like a pair of nights. I know you probably gangbanging, homie, and that's cool. So now we gangbanging your girl. True, I'm from the West Coast, and ain't nobody like me. So tell your baby daddy, stop trying to be like me. Cause I'm a unique individual. Check the credits, the flyers from the West, it ain't no comparison. And I ain't got a bang of color, but I'm still thugging. Off of Josephine and Miriam, I'm still busting. Fly, the bad, see I'm getting money. Don't bring your girl around me, cause I take it from you. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I ain't gonna lie to you. No, I ain't fucking around with you, and I ain't fucking around with you. Just to keep it 100, just to keep it 100. More I'm all about the money, just to keep it 100, just to keep it 100. And more money, just to keep it 100. Yeah, and where that bread at? Don't get it twisted, cause I'm still gonna go back to my old ways, you heard me? Look. Now don't get it twisted, cause I still do it. But I ain't here to get my hands dirty, my do it. See, I was sitting here on a mission just to get the bread. So all the homies never go hungry and stay fed. Cause I'm from the west, but it ain't Compton. I'm from the wood on the east side, poppin'. Yeah, 12-12-0 on the Merc. When niggas don't know how to shoot back, cause we shootin' first. Fly, it's how I go about it. It's that fly music, you know about it. So you better get a good look at this, cause pretty soon you gon' have to pay to look at this. I tell her, you need to fly with a G or you can play dead. And tell your man, stop tripping before he takes lead. Cause I'ma tell you how it is and keep it 100. Ain't with the best, homie, stop fighting. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I ain't gonna lie to you. No, I ain't fucking around with you, and I ain't fucking around with you. Just to keep it 100, just to keep it 100. More I'm all about the money, just to keep it 100. Just to keep it 100. And more money, just to keep it 100.
This is JTK.
What's up, everybody? This your girl Hazel Love.
Yo, what's cracking, man? It's OG Ron. Right here on the #1 source for independent music, The Radio Show. Yo, what's cracking, man? It's OG Ron. Right here on the #1 source for independent music, The Radio Show.
Pinged up cookies.
Girl, you fly, you know I spin the bag on you. Yeah. Hit the plug for a jet, I don't pass for you. Yeah. All the niggas have plans, I got plans for you. Yeah. On this mission, I ain't tripping, I got plans for you. Yeah. Girl, you fly, you know I spin the bag on you. Yeah. Hit the plug for a jet, I got plans for you. Yeah. All the niggas have plans, I got plans for you. Yeah. On the mission, I ain't tripping, I got plans for you. I just want somebody I can hold on to. I just want the love like the old folks do. Someone I can call and I depend on you. When times get hard, would you keep it true? I just need my baby to keep it real and hold me down. Treat you like a treasure, cause I treasure what I found. We can get lost, hit the lost, let's go downtown. Whipping up the sauce, now I'm pitching off fountain. Got a new bag, doubling up, can't get enough. Baby, pull up, match your blood, we get in love. Fashion over, Coca-Cola, ooh, baby, thick. I'm the Casanova, game is over, who's on the stage? She wanna run it, wanna run it like that. Don't worry about phones, then that on with your phone, that up. I bring that bag out, for your hand off. Don't worry about phones, hand up, with your phone, hand up. Hey. Girl, you fly, you know I spin the bag on you. Yeah. Hit the plug for a jet, I'm a pass for you. Yeah. I'm in this hell, I pass like a
are Hood to Hood, Block to Block, always the radio show. Dundee, MD, Artist Monique, Hot Kitty Cat up in here tonight, man. We got it cracking up here, hot independent music, as we do it around here on the radio show. 626-793-0900 for phone me when you get in and talk to us right now. We'll go to the phone lines real quick. Showtime, what's up, man?
What's happening?
What's up, man? Let me know about that wrestling event real quick. Go ahead.
All right, we have Compton Mania. What's Christmas Chaos in the Hub City, baby, December 14th, this Saturday.
Okay. That's what's up. So it's wrestling.
Yeah.
It's not WWE, but it's wrestling, right?
No, it's not WWE. It's straight wrestling, and we brought it to the hood. The best thing about Compton Mania, everything straight Compton. Great storyline. It's something that we giving back to our community. It's our second event. It's also a toy drive. It's going down. Straight up.
Okay. That's what's up.
And that's the same day as the parade, too.
Yeah, that's the same day as the
Same
Compton
day as
Parade.
the parade. So that means after the parade, Compton Mania is right up the street. It's going down.
Okay. All right. If people want tickets to that real quick, Showtime, tell them where they can get it.
Yes, if you want tickets to that, go to my Cash App, which is $DESHAWN, Watkins, WATKINS, period. Or come down to Compton Mania. The address is 505 West First Street.
West what?
$15. Let's go. And if you bring a toy that's worth $10 or more, it's $5. We're here to make people put smiles on kids' faces. And adults, this is for you too. We got the little adult shenanigans too. We with it. Compton Mania.
Okay.
All right, give it that address one more time.
What's the address?
Because you broke.
The address is 505 West Laurel Street, Compton, California, 90220. We got 5 matches. We got a tag team match with 8-Bit Lit versus the Infections, Rob Shit, and Baron Rasta and Dwight Privilege J. We got our main event, just real quick, straight out of Queens, New York, Slice Boogie. It's East Coast versus West Coast versus Sean Black, straight out of Inglewood. It's going down.
Okay.
You have any women's wrestling?
Do I have any women wrestling?
Yeah.
Coming, the women, they do the same thing. The women get down too. We don't discriminate. Wrestling, these are professionals that's about to get called up. And we gotta, I'm a black dude with a black, I'm the black Vince McMahon out here. You hear me?
You sound white to me.
Yeah.
You sound like you're a white boy.
All right, Vince McMahon. We got to go, man. Thanks for calling, man. We'll see you Sunday, all right?
All right, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. I'm sorry. We'll see you Saturday. All right, man. Take care. Yeah, Showtime watching. That's Showtime right there. Yeah, nice little wrestling event going down, man. Yeah.
To one of the women's wrestling event called WOW.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is interesting. It reminded me back in the day of like the old WWF stuff. I was like, this is kind of cool. They came out like superheroes.
Wow.
So they lived up to their name. Wow.
Yeah.
That was good.
The WOW, that's the women of wrestling.
Yeah.
That was really hot.
Yeah, man. Let's get to our guests real quick, shall we? Inside to move the crowd. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands in the air.
Now it's time for the best part of the evening.
The radio show.
Indie Move the Crowd brought to you by who?
It's brought to you by True Indie Access. Going to be coming on OVA television station, channel 31.9, coming soon. You guys need to check it out. It's digital channel only, so you don't need no Spectrum or no HD or any kind of box to get this station. It's free TV. It's 31.9 OVA for OVA. We went to their Film and Television Awards at the Globe Theater and was off the hook. So make a note. Just scan your television, your flat screen on your TV mode. Don't cost you a dime. Check out OVA Television Network, 31.9. And check it out for our True Indie Access music video show.
Yep, coming soon. That's inside to Move the Crowd right now. We're taking artist, celebrity, or star off stage and bring them backstage so we can get to know them. How and inside to Move the Crowd right now. We're taking artist, celebrity. I was married, but it's more on an intimate level around here, man.
I can't get that word out of my mouth.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. Yeah. What's joining us now, man? We got man, West Coast legend, extraordinaire in the building, man. DJ Battlecat in the building, man. DJ Battlecat, what's going on, man?
What's going on? How y'all feeling out there?
Oh, we good, man. We good, man. So you've been here whopping 20 minutes with us so far. Feeling the vibe of the show?
Yeah, I like the flow. Y'all got it going on, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So let's start with you. So what's going on with DJ Battlecat these days, man?
Well, I've just been keeping my eyes open on the prize. You know, on the record and off the record. You know, it's always about the good vibration, good people, good purpose, and giving people the right direction to be who they want to be in this thing called entertainment, or just in life in general.
Okay. What's the direction? Let's say we got somebody listening right now that's pondering that. So what's the good direction need to slide them in the world of entertainment?
Well, my profession is a producer that's been in the game for about 20 some odd years, almost 30 years as a professional DJ and a producer. So anyone who's in that field or want to take a dive into that, the thing is just make sure you get your education and know your history about who done it before, who set the foundation, and who's active in it now, and from the community to the streets, from the suites, I like to say, from corporate America and worldwide. So that's what I'm here to offer. That's what I've been doing for a long time, since day one, being a big brother figure to the industry, like an uncle or a big brother. Not so much of a father, because I'm still learning myself, because it's a different game. And once you learn what it was and what it is, it can take you a long way in this industry. It's like when I first came in, I was a young buck. Now I'm a grown man with it, as they would say, a respect for general or legend or whatnot, a leader in it. So I take full responsibility and giving them the right information. But it's each to its own and how he chooses to be fruitful with what he's doing. But I got my hands in the cookie jar on the right things. I guess I can display a few things. If you talking about artists. But besides the fact of, to stay on the right track about those who want to produce and DJ, like I said, study the greats or whatnot. And I'm currently building a brand, a label, and getting behind our young generation of great talent, many talents. It's coming out, man. I'll say the names later on. I just want to make sure we on the right path.
That's what's up.
That's all.
So all you indie artists out there listening to us, now you know you do have access to a producer that knows his business. Because I've been knowing BC ever since, I call him BC, ever since he was a teenage.
Oh,
when we were next door to his grandmother's in the other studio.
When you say it like that, he really been there from the beginning. So it's more than 10 years. He's being modest. If I heard correctly. Listen, man, it's a beautiful thing to have to be older with knowledge than to be young and don't reach your potential. I don't have no shame in my game. I'm 51 and still active. Like when I first started, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you built a healthy input and team around your dreams, and you can't sustain. And I got my peers and family and friends that I started with to always give me a mirror reflection of my greatness, so I will never doubt myself.
That's what's up. Now you said, I see you. I see you at a lot of events, and I see you. With on a lot of panels and things that I've gone to, and I've even filmed you on a lot of those different panels as well. Do you see you spreading the knowledge to the kids out there, the young rappers out there, the young generation? Do you see that you breaking that hard head, and is it some of that sinking in?
I can definitely say that for the ones I know who took the advice cold-hearted and did something. We got Terrence Martin, who come out of Los Angeles, Crenshaw District, extraordinary Grammy producer, nominated producer. Lorenz Thompson, 1500 to Nothing.
I know him.
Just to name a few, and a few others I have inspired to be as great as they have. They really took my advice personally and professionally and search for the information to make sure that what I was saying was standard.
Right.
You know, it's another thing to take information from some people because they've been there might not necessarily mean that it's all information. So, but they tried it both and it worked for them, and I'm so proud of them. To this day, I'm still actively with these producers I'm talking about. And then I have some new up-and-coming producers I'm working with too, who's kind of like been around the block already, but we just decided to bring all our resources together. You know, to make a bigger impact for the next wave of generation of entertainment and business and film too.
Right.
You know, I definitely love the film side because a lot of my music has been there too. You know, soundtracks or scored into soundtracks. You know, or movies or whatnot. So it's cool.
That's what's up.
I remember one song I loved was on the Domino's album. Do you qualify?
Yeah. I mean, you know, that record definitely was a stepping stone and part of the blocks that was made to build this whole house name of mine called Battle Cat. I owe that to a conglomerate of folks who was there before all that. There's so many in the name, but one of them was here. One of the gentlemen is here with me, my boy named Box. You know what I'm saying? He's an artist that come out the late 80s into the 90s, and he's been good in so many ways. Introducing to me the publishing game, what it means to get my music just out of the garage in front of the people. So him being young, you know, still in junior high and going to high school, I've been dealing with him for a while, so he was a blessing to get my little sophomore, I guess, feet wet into this game. But not to be off track though, I came in the game with a lot of people, man, and Domino was a blessing. You know, my best friend appointed him to me, which is David. His name is Cluso. He managed Compton AV, and he brought him to my attention, and I heard something I never heard before, which was very different and unique, and I call it a foundation that everybody should model their gift and desires in being an artist is to be original, and he was original and still is. You know, to hear artists who can sing and rap evenly and hold substance to what was going on. Rather, even if it was secular, he still was professional with a message. So that's one thing I liked about him, because I didn't want to be stereotyped with one type of narrative over my music, since I grew up on real musicians and artists before the rap industry came. You know, so I was glad that he could reciprocate that and express it equally like my passion and desires was, because I have, you know, family that breeded and raised me too in the music, and it's a certain behavior and mannerism to go with the art of being an artist, writing lyrics and concepts and the message of the music. If I say I was inspired by the Quincy Jones and Curtis Mayfields, they were messengers as well as entertainers. And those are the best kind of artists I like.
That's what's up, man.
Domino is that.
That's Battle Cat spitting that game, man. And we got more with Battle Cat coming up. You want to highlight him? He's in the building right now. 626-793-0900. 626-793-0900.
Holler at your boy.
Definitely, man. We got more to come with Battle Cat in the building. Play the Sled, Love and Lust, all that before we get up out of here. Strictly Independent as always. The radio show.
I'm something like a best friend. She can't sleep unless I'm right there. Yeah. Carry all the monsters underneath the bed. She hold me tight if she afraid. Keep it warm for the winter. Dessert after dinner. Banana pudding's so amazing. Cocktails all the famous. My recipe, as you know, I for anything that she need. I'm a fluffy king, yeah. She love me like a teddy bear. She love me like a teddy bear. She rub me like a teddy bear. She rub me, she cuff me like a teddy bear. She loves me. Don't want to let me go. She give me what I want. She want me all to herself. She love me like a teddy bear. Teddy bear. She love me like a teddy bear. Teddy bear. Got you open. Now you open. We can just ride the wave, navigate that ocean, yeah. She don't want me to leave, and I know I'm the reason. So many tricks up my sleeve, but I really don't need them. I'm so high I can float, fly through walls like a ghost. Celebrate every day, raise your glass, make a toast. She just wanna lay around in bed. Hold me close, hold me tight. She love me like a teddy bear. She love me. She love me like a teddy bear. She rub me like a teddy bear. She rub me, she cuff me like a teddy bear. She loves me. Don't want to let me go. She give me what I want. She want me all to herself. She love me like a teddy bear. Teddy bear. She love me like a teddy bear. Teddy bear.
song you hear is independent. Right here on the radio show. Not just one song, but every song you hear is independent. Right here on the radio show.
We messing with the same hitter, same hitter. We messing with the same hitter, same hitter. I ain't messing with no lame hitter, lame hitter. We messing with the same hitter, same hitter. Tyler hitter, give me brain hitter, brain hitter.
Yep, the saga continues, man. You need to get behind the scenes. We're gonna come out with that eventually, man. Behind the scenes of the radio show. Love to hear conversation when the songs are being played around here. Doing our thing right here, talking about the world of hip hop, the world of whatever. You know what I'm saying? It all just comes into effect, man, when the songs are being played. That's the real show, when the songs are being played. You can just hear the studio, what's going on. We're going to make that move for you, man. We got DJ Battlecat in the building tonight, man. You all right, man?
I'm good. I'm just vibing.
Okay.
Like I said, I like the vibe.
Okay. You all right, man? Yeah, that's all good, man. Yeah, we just talking, we chopping it up. Now, you guys were talking about some while the song was being on that you wanted to get out there. I think it was, who was it that had that question?
I just had a question for
you guys are talking about some while the song was being on.
Because I know that he's inspiring a lot of young artists out here, especially boys out here in Los Angeles. I want him to give them a word to keep them on the right track, to keep them from going down hills. Give them a word. The question is, what would you say to young boys that are following you and they just need a word? They don't have the structure. The question is, what would you say for a big brother? Young boys that are following you, just a word. What would you say to them?
From like we was having a conversation, you know, you all boy before a man. While you in the boys' place, observe everything that you're saying. Observe everything that you're seeing. Yeah, you can do them both. Watch what you say and watch what's being said. Look, study the field or the business that you have desire to be a part of. Not to say too much, but if you don't have family structure and how to be a man, a young man, that could affect all your dreams, because in this music business, it's a raw dog game, but they still look for someone who has a common sense, some education, and somewhat understanding about the field that or the industry you're trying to approach.
You got to reach a contract.
So it's cool to have your desires, but you must study your craft. And that means having patience and an open mind to listen to what's been here before and look at the history of what it done. And because when you do that, and if you want to be a replica of that or an extension of greatness, then you should take heed and understand that I must look at reality for what it is. I must not let no one other choices or spectating things, persuade my true inner thought and feelings and what I should do and what I can do to be effective in this thing called the music industry. And the ones who's following me, I'm not perfect as a human being, but I try to make sure that I'm all honest as a human being as much as I can be, because that energy goes into my professional world. They can tell if I'm not having a good day because my personal business wasn't right. And that's one thing I pride myself in. I had a conversation earlier today for the young generation who's interested into what Battlecat is doing. Snoop's son is doing an incredible new piece, and he's been humble about it and taking his time, which I love.
Right.
He said it was 3 years in the making.
Okay.
And so he had a chance to live before the desire of being an artist. And then when he decided to get in, he still said, you know what, I'm going to treat this like if I got a 3-year course in college.
Right.
So, I want life experience. And he got the best example, mother and father and uncles and whoever that's in the business that is source for him. What I heard his product today, and I just love how he became as a man. He's but trials and tribulations. I haven't seen all that he went through, and I'm sharing this with you guys to pay attention to. But it's good to take heed to what your mother and father been through. Do not disregard that experience. They really want to cut it in half so you don't have to go through it all. You know, and so don't rebuild thinking that what they sharing with you is old news and it's not happening, it's not hip, it's not fly, it's not cool. No, it is. If you take heed to the information, because you don't want to burn bridges or none of that. So that's one of the main things I like to say for people who have the desire to be an artist. You must be passionate and with patience to love the business side as well as the creative side.
Yeah, that's a must. I definitely agree with you on that. I want to say, first off, I want to just let Battlecat know I'm honored to be in your presence. I mean, you're somebody that I was always inspired by. I love, like, the way and the road that you were going with your music. Like, it's so different, and you brought, like, a good sound and tone to music. And you're so legendary. And so I want to say this to you. I want to just, thank you for being in your presence. And I want to say, when it comes to the youth and the music that's out today, how do you feel about the direction of how music has transitioned from what it used to be and what it is today?
Wow, we're deep tonight. Go ahead.
I want to know.
Listen. We know it's been the good and the bad and the expression of music. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know.
Listen. We know it's been the good and the bad because we have been on the front line to show both sides. We showed the parts that we haven't been so proud about. But what I love about my peers that went through that as well as myself, we wouldn't try to excuse it. What I love about my peers that went through that as well as myself, we definitely just know we had a responsibility. And so between the two, it's like I see a lot of them reaching back and going, you know what, I want to go back. I really want to know why I like this person or why I respect their sound or why I feel what they're doing is so relevant. What is it about it? Like when Snoopy Son found out, again as another example, that I did Domino album, he said, you know what, I wasn't even born when that record was done, but I was crazy in love with why it sounded like it did, but now I see why my dad music and y'all relationship is like it is. So that's that history again. So, but the difference is, some people are really caring that what's going on in the world should be expressed like how we did it. Some was becoming more conscious. It's still got a bit to go. But a lot of them are musicians now, and I'm liking to see that too.
Okay, well that's what's up.
They're picking up an instrument now. They ain't just
right.
I
They
know
doing
the technology done changed.
Right.
I know I said a lot, but it's so much to speak on. I want to say something else about the difference between what we did and what they're doing now. Like I said, technology played a major role and made things inexpensive and not expensive, which has become a blessing. But picking up an instrument is so necessary. If you do your history, you'll find out a lot of the DJs / producers that you like that are older. We did start it with some drums and some pianos. You'll find out, you'll look it up in some documentaries. You'll see us playing instruments, and you'll go, oh, okay, so that was the first generation. Yeah, it's different when you're picking up a real instrument because you really have to use your inner education and intelligence to pull a sound out and make it yours and make it go versus something already microwavable, and put together for you, to cut the time in half, which is dope, but it's nothing like that.
Authentic is always better on the quality of the sound. I'm going to say that.
Exactly.
You got the Kendricks too, and the YGs, and everybody's subject is getting mature in its own way. I just had to say that.
That's
the
good.
problems,
That's
the
good.
different people I've been identifying that.
Yeah.
That's bringing
that's everybody in the West is growing.
Everybody's growing.
And
Bottom line,
maturing as
I just
artists.
wanted to give you the specifics of what I see
everybody in the West is growing.
relevant to that question.
Right, I got you. But we're gonna take a look at some artists right now that may have picked up an instrument themselves. We're gonna need to play the Slayer real quick. Okay. Real quick. We're gonna talk about some records real quick. We're gonna play them, get your opinion on them. All right, play the Slayer. Let's get to it. The radio show.
Hey, this Big B from the Block Boys clicking. If you gonna be in your feelings and get all emotional, this part of the show ain't for you, man. Right here, right now, play the Slayer. Right here on the radio show.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
MD, play the Slayer. It's brought to you by who?
Brought to you by London Fall. If you need your music video made, or if you even have a television idea that you want to get filmed for television, talk to my man Robbie for London Fall. Just call him up, 310-728-9405. Again, 310-728-9405. And tell him that the radio show sent you. He might get you a discount. Doubt it, but he might.
Hey, the worst he can say is no. That's it. It's all good, so just try anyway. It's all good. We're inside a play to slay it right now. And this is where we ask one fundamental question each and every week around this time. What should we do with a particular song? Should we play it or should we
slay that sucker?
Get it off our life, get it off that playlist, add it to Monique's phone that she can bang it over and over again at the gym, or MD to throw it in the cyber trash, never to be heard from ever again. All right? Battle Cat, we need your constructive criticism of these records, all right? Hi Kitty, we need your constructive criticism of these records. Do not be scared, all right? All right, so exactly. So we got two songs we're gonna play real quick, a little snippet of each of both. Give you a little taste of them. First one, Fallen. So artist's name Fame. Fallen, so artist's name Fame. If you love it or hate it, either way it go. Hit us up, 626-793-0900, 626-793-0900. Inside a play this late, y'all. DJ Battle Cat in the building. The radio show.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
DJ Battle Cat in the building.
Is a world of opportunity where power, money, and drugs is running the community. Her fatherless beauty so young and insecure to her. Love doesn't exist and only sex makes sense. Jingle, get to the lifestyle, I hate it, but she told me, baby, show no love in this game that it get you killed. Kiss me on my lips in my bed, I can still smell her since she told me not to fall. Right before we had sex, damn, I wake up and she's gone. Yeah, back to the streets, don't see her for some days, but she popped up, cruising, bitch. She say she won out, but it ain't that easy to leave. Like she drowning in a nightmare, trying to breathe. She know I'm the type that I wear my love on my sleeve. She said this ain't the Titanic movie, don't sing with me. Again, I wake up and she's going, yeah, back to the streets. Later on that day, up and filled up with falling for me.
Play it or slay it.
At least somebody was feeling the record just now. That Fallen by Fame. All right, Monique, what are we doing with that? Playing or slaying?
What was her name? Fame?
That's Fame, yes.
Fame, girl.
The song's called Fallen. What are we doing with that?
Girl, I'm going to play that. Send that to me.
Oh, girl, you going to play that? Okay. Okay, you going to play that, girl? Okay. All right, that is the play for Monique right there. All right, MB, play the slay. What we doing with it? That's a play by MD, all right? All right. Hot Kitty Cat, play the slay. What we doing with that Fame? Fallen.
I am very Let's see. When it comes to music, I'm very constructive, and I do criticize music, and I'm gonna slay it. It's just not like I like it, but I don't feel like it's relevant to today. Like if I could say, hey, I could take this in, and I could make an impression with it. No, it's not nothing different.
Okay. So they move. Okay, that's a slate for you. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it. I kind of liked it. It was cool. Real simple for me. DJ Battle Cat, what's up, man? You feeling it? You feeling it? Playing the slate. What we doing with this falling? DJ Battle Cat, what's up, man?
Because I know about movies and soundtracks,
What we
and
doing
you
with
want to
this
put something in a certain part of a movie scene, it was solid enough. So I say play it.
That's a play for DJ Battle Cat right there. All right,
Last week, remember, it was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was crazy last week.
Coming to America?
Yeah, it was crazy last week. Let's try this one right here. Wazzy.
Oh, yeah, it was crazy last week.
The song is called Doctor. Wazzy's song is called Doctor. All right? Let's try this one right here. Wazzy. Yeah, well, hopefully it makes you feel good. Let's check it out, the radio show.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
Yeah, hopefully it makes you feel good. Let's check it out, the radio show. I'll tell you what, then. I don't know why it's doubling, but we're going to skip that one because I don't know what's the deal with that one. Well, let's try this one right here, then. All right, this is next week. Actually, I'll just give you this one this week. Savage Thug, song's called Family Business. Savage Thug, Family Business. Get to it, the radio show. Actually, I'll just give you this one this week. Savage Thug, song's called Family Business. Savage Thug, Family Business. Get to it, the radio show.
My family own a business, my father saw that vision. It's more than just commitment, been low trying to get lifted. I grip the Glock so firmly, my brother out infernally. Whole family out there working, out here we put the work in. Ain't lacking, we ain't lurking. Her DM, bet she curving. That's right, I forgot you probably look better in person. Tomorrow is a new day and I promise that it's worth it. Need to see you stack and double up and find your purpose. Cause I just left the block though. Tell me where you at and I'ma pop out. Hit the dairy by the high school, and if somebody tripping, getting socked out. I'm blessed to say I'm here, not in the grave yet. Many people nowadays mistake that. And keep hating what your must see me, I'm a James Brown and do the payback. What I claim it. My generation ain't from way back. I want the 6'4" and the Maybach. Talking to existence, don't just say that. Real is advertising, I don't play that.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
That'd be our play the slave right there. That substitute. Got to get that substitute teacher in there. Back that up for me. That's a Savage Thug song called Family Business. Savage Thug song is called Family Business. All right. So let's see what people think in this room about that. I'm gonna go ahead, personally myself, and slay it. I don't really care for it. That's just my personal opinion on it. And I'll stand by it. Monique, play the slay. What we doing with it?
I got a second. Shoot. I was going to piggyback off Battle Cat.
Oh, no. Gotta have your own opinion. Come on.
Slave.
That's a slave.
Well, you know.
I made it simple. Okay.
Gotta have your own opinion. Come on.
At first, I was like, it's so cliche. But then he started rhyming. It was all right. I'm so tired of these millennials with all this same old thing. Look, be creative, y'all. Like, step outside the box. If you already outside the box, step inside the box. Same old thing.
What's up? How Kitty Cat play the slay? What we doing?
I'm going to say slay it. It just reminds me too much of my boy Nip. You got to come hard if you're trying to.
Oh, kind of a Nip flow tune.
You got to print Nip shoes all the way. You know, that represents the West Coast.
That's what's up. That's what's up. MD, play the slay. What we doing?
I have to slay it too because you can show no artistic value.
Okay, well,
MD, play the slay.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay, so everybody, so we all slayed their record. That's interesting. They got to send us some more music too. Yeah, they'll send us some more. And if you want to send some music to us, send it to us, daradioshow@gmail.com. daradioshow@gmail.com. Send a clean version. Be part of Play the Slay. You never know, man. I'll be able to make it on this show. Battle Cat, anything that we need to get off our chest before we go? We are leaving in about 2 minutes.
Well, listen, let me say this. Thank you for having me. Look out for Cam new album, the top of the year. Look out for a lot of new entertainment coming out of my circle, my label situation. Me Glasses is doing some unique things. Pulsar Entertainment. My man Box, right here, Hot Box. My brother Mike Stroh in Colombo. Snoop Dogg's son. Cordell's got some incredible music. I'm behind. Lil Kingbo, very unique and talented individual. And I'm gonna get it right on these other 2 gentlemen that I'm working with. My wife gonna kick my ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm good in editing, but we got some unique producers that we're getting behind. They are artists and producers, so we're showcasing a lot of great things at the top of the year. And it's a beautiful movement right now. Because at one time I wasn't inspired to want to keep certain things that I was involved in entertainment, but then I found a new love and passion for it because they need me out here, and I want the legacy of my get down, to be right. So I got a slay of things in the works. One more artist too named Thirst out of Los Angeles, California, in relationship with the Aftermath family.
Right.
So artist and rights for Dr. Dre. So we got some unique things.
That's what's up, man.
Well, we get you on our panel for the Industry Connect workshops.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Give me some heads up and some information on it, and I'll be short and discreet with it.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Well, I want to thank you for coming. And it was so much I had planned for you that we didn't even scratch the surface with.
Right.
So we need to get you up here again.
I will come back as much as you need me.
It was so much I had planned for you that we didn't even scratch the surface.
And I love what you're doing with the artists, giving them a platform to slay it or play it. That's dope. That's so dope. And you're giving them a chance to be heard. So I appreciate that. You never know, somebody might capture my ear and where I've been, and maybe I might be able to bring them some advice or point them in the right direction to have a chance.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, that's exactly. Hi, Kitty Cat. I want to thank you for coming as well.
Thank you for having me here. I love it. I mean, this has been a blessing to be here.
Exactly. Hi, Kitty Cat. I want to thank you for coming. So you see, I do more than just take pictures.
Oh, yeah. I know that. Yeah. Got to be at the next event on December 23rd for the Christmas party.
Okay. Keep me in the loop for that. Maybe Battle Cat might come through as well. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you can do that.
Congratulations on that. It's hard to commit. I got my hands on the cookie jar, a lot of great things, but my love and support and congratulations on that. It's hard to what you guys are doing is right there. Appreciate you. Thank y'all for having me as well.
Michelle, thanks for coming down, man. Definitely, we enjoyed having you here, our Kitty Cat. We're going to need to get you back up here again real soon. Definitely, man. We're going to get up out of here. Thank you for listening. We got some hot guests coming next week. We got an actor as well as another artist coming next week as well. So be on the lookout for that. Remember, that is the last live show for the year next week. Live show after that. We're gone for 2 weeks to celebrate the Christmas holidays. Go ahead and get your shopping done. For everybody out there, rest in peace to all the fans. Well, our condolences to all the fans for one rapper that died, passed away. Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD, man, I definitely want to give our condolences to his family and his fans and everybody out there. We didn't get a chance to touch on that, but I just want to say that also. And Mary Alex, man, you're in our thoughts and our hearts, and our prayers go out to you as well, man. Shout out to Mary Alex. Next time, see you next week. We're done. Happy holidays to you, the radio show. We're done.
Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing for the hood. Show. Representing for the hood, by the hood.
This is that special song for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Steve Harvey Morning Show. This is that special song. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Steve Harvey Morning Show.